My dad got the bug. He had never played hockey before. He got the bug that winter to freeze over our tennis court. This was in a small town right outside Dayton, Ohio. So he froze over our tennis court every winter, and for whatever reason, I couldn't get enough of it. I think it was invaluable playing on the tennis court, and it wasn't, he only flooded half of it, so it was pretty small. I only got on the ice once a week in an organized practice setting, and then we played a couple games on the weekend. Probably had more hours on the tennis court than I did in an actual rink. And that continued basically until I was 13 years old. I just liked the fast-paced action of it all. I liked getting the equipment on. I liked that it wasn't, just go out on the field and play something. You actually got dressed up, got prepared, went on the ice. And it was just kind of a mindset that when you got on the ice that you were, doing something different than most kids. I played a lot of sports. I played I played soccer and baseball, and I continued playing those until college. And I think hockey, more than any other sport, combines athletic movements from all ranges, and I think that's something that is lost in the year-round hockey player that just concentrates on hockey. I coach kids from 3 years old to coaching some college kids privately, and I see the younger kids, I don't think they maximize the time that they're on the ice, because I think it comes so easily to them that they're getting on the ice twice a week. They're playing in tournaments 4 or 5 games a weekend, which is a lot on a young kid. The tournaments, the games, they're fun, but you want to curtail them a little bit so that they really enjoy practice and get something out of it, and are not just looking forward to the games, which is something I see happening. And my parents they did it right, and they let me have fun with it, and they steered me in the right direction, but never crossed the line. And that's something that I think is slowly getting lost in youth hockey today. I think parents are far too involved, far too hands-on. And there's a time and place to keep score and to have a real game, but there's a time and place to develop and to have fun, and just to really create a passion for the game. I think what USA Hockey did in the World Juniors just recently, the gold medal, was kind of an awakening for USA Hockey, and the way that they're pushing the game and the way that they're developing kids. And I think as goes the U.S., I think other countries are going to have to elevate their development accordingly. And I think that was a big statement for USA Hockey to win that gold medal. But the cross ice for the mites is a home run. I watched my 5-year-old kid the other day in his first cross ice mite game, and the smile on his face, and as many times as he touched the puck and was stopping and starting and using his edges, I was sold. I've seen it firsthand with kids. I practice and do skill development with kids on a full sheet, and then I take them to the small sheet, and they have more fun. They sweat harder. I believe in it, so strongly that I built a small rink and actively preach it, because I believe in it. I want my kids developing this way. And it's not going to be a fight with them, because I see how much fun they have doing it. I think there's going to be some kickback during the transition years of people that never seen it, and now they're getting switched to it. But I think overwhelmingly it's going to be great for kids, and I just think you let the product speak for itself. From the tennis court work, I know for a fact that that's where I got my shot, and that's something that I've been known for, is having a hard, quick, and accurate shot. And I attribute it to shooting hundreds of pucks, not the weighted pucks or the real pucks on the tennis court. I used to use just those simple orange street hockey puck. And the reason that I think those light pucks work is because you don't have to sacrifice technique to lift the puck. And I see a lot of kids these days trying to lift that puck and doing everything in their power, using their whole body to put into a shot. The blue puck that they use in the mite development stuff now is tremendous for kids. And the smaller nets, I think, are great, because kids aren't trying to lift it in the top shelf every time. So I think all these ADM theories are great for kids.